Okay, so last time we left off, like I said, we had to give up our baby to go get recalibrated. And as such, we need to make some adjustments to the infrastructure because it's just really dangerous to be moving around in some places without BB or Lou. So we want to make some roads, since roads tend to avoid BTs. Especially in areas where we don't have pyro network coverage, which means no zip lines.
I wouldn't even say so much that roads avoid BTs as opposed to they just go past them. Like, avoid implies you're going around. There's that one area where it's like above like a small pond that just there are BTs directly beneath you. Is just bye.
So I did build a segment of road. I want to show you. So structures and conditions. Okay. Anyway, so this whole yellow line is like road. And this goes all the way over to, of course, the distro center north of Mountain Knot. And I could build more roads through here, which would be tough. But I can do it. But my priority right now is that I don't like going around every single fucking time. So what we're doing is we've been following this one stretch of road that goes into the mountains. And I thought that this paver, you know, which goes up here, I thought it would next go in here. Because this is this appeared to be the next closest paver. And I built a road section. And then when I was turning around, I noticed the road veered off here. And I'm like, then where's this connect to? No, so there's a paver right here that I'm assuming goes like this. Because fuck me, apparently. Like, I don't fucking know. Anyway, I need to build these roads and get across the mountain. That is the big goal right now. Because this entire area has a lot of BTs in it. And also there are I did run into at least one order that said take something from this area and get it over here, and it's listed as urgent, which means there's a time limit, which means it'll be really, really, really fucking annoying to get all the way around. I might like just straight up end up hitting like getting there too late if I don't have this road built to do it. So that's the goal. We are going to continue our road building crusade. And for that means I need to sometimes do some regular crap deliveries.
Some basic runs?
Yeah, some basic deliveries. Simply because those free up more material deliveries. And I need to do material deliveries in order to get more materials to build those roads. 4 out of 6. Oh, the other 2 are over there. I would have done most of this road building off stream, but unfortunately for me, I had works. I was busy all week And so I basically didn't play any video games this week. Unless it was for just a little bit, a couple hours at the end of the day.
Welcome, Sand Porter Bridges.
Deliver this cargo.
Hey, how's it? Good work.
Should be a materials. No, we don't want that. Resins and special alloys.
So I have to ask,
Uh-huh.
is the
More ceramics, okay. Is what?
is the ability to teleport make deliveries easy?
The hell are you talking about?
With fragile.
Oh, when you teleport with fragile, you leave everything behind. Anything that's not part of Sam's like regular loadout, you can't bring any cargo when you teleport. Teleporting brings Sam, maybe, whatever exoskeleton you're using, whatever boots you're currently wearing, not boots that are carried on your person, but boots you're actually wearing. And I think that's it. Like she tells you, that she can only bring you and a couple of things that are important to you. You know, that way you don't break this game in half. I love the gravity gloves. He used to struggle so much more under this amount of weight, but I've leveled him up so much that as long as I have the exoskeleton, it's not that bad. Alright, that's 6 over there, plus 2 there, and 1 on my back. That makes 9. These are 9 containers of 320 ceramics.
Welcome, Sand Porter
Yeah,
Bridges.
320 ceramics each. gonna take this for the. I'm gonna just pull it right back out for the fucking
Hey, Sam.
road.
Good to see you. Wow, this is way more than we... Always a pleasure, Sam. Good work.
Hang on, let me see. How much does that road require? I'm glad I actually remembered that this is a feature you can actually do. You can go over and hover over a structure and it tells you how much it needs. It needs 6,000, which all that stuff is only about half of what I would need. 5,600 metals, 4,100 chiral. And you can even check on an outpost or city and whatnot and see how much it has. So like Lake Knot has 3,400 ceramics, 2,400 metals.
Does the connection level of locations deteriorate or does it stay?
No, that's permanent.
Safe travels.
Beginning scan.
We got a lot here.
Have a pleasant journey.
We're probably gonna need to stop for gas on midway through,
Have a pleasant journey.
or at least for battery fill up. I mean,
Have a pleasant journey.
Safe travels.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Have a pleasant journey.
I wonder how many materials the new camps have, because I might have to rob them. Hey Raven,
Is
did you see the new Josh Johnson video?
nope.
He was talking about how for, you know, about half a day over the weekend last week, people were like, wait, is Trump dead?
Oh, I didn't see that.
For a minute there, it's a beautiful thing, you know?
I do love everyone's general responses. Don't. Hey, worst comes to worst. This is just a practice run, y'all. I don't remember the comedian who said it, but They joke and say that death is the fairest thing in the universe because everybody catches it once.
Keep on keeping on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons
Okay,
restrictions
get a
lifted.
quick little charge. If this thing would actually just like stop for a second there. I guess for the system anyway.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Their weapons restrictions lifted.
Now the question is how I'm going to get to this road paver, because this road paver is in a shitty position. And you'll see what I mean as we get closer.
Is it like between a mountain?
No, the stuff in the mountain pass, that's actually easier to get to. It's just on the side of the mountain on a steep, very steep position. I mentioned this before, but I originally thought that these roads were leading to the weather station. But no, they don't. Not at all. You just flat out have to go off-roading to reach the weather station. So this is the end of the road I built coming up here. The road paver that I ended up filling up is over there. And you can see this road goes over there. So now we gotta drag this shit all the way up there, and it's gonna be hard because the snow is like similar to the streams in that it drains your battery trying to power through it.
But it doesn't have the risk of drowning, I assume.
No.
The intrusive thoughts in my brain make me want to touch those black tendrils, but at the same time, they're probably looking awful.
It's like, what's that? Touches it, void out.
My brain more goes like, what is that? I touch it and it just like oozes black and is like thick and chunky and sticky, and I just go, I don't know what I expected.
But like, yeah, right through the mountain pass is a BT area. And I know that's going to be a pain in the ass to go through without the kit. Because so what the game does is it plays the like the little BT stinger, but your aura deck doesn't like pop up. So you'll know you've just entered a BT area, but you have no idea where the fuck any of them are at.
Oh, that's right, because kid isn't there.
Yeah, Lou's gone. That's more than half. Okay, we need roughly 1,800 more ceramics. I like how the suit changes to white when you're exploring.
That's cool. I just assumed that it was always that color, and the murky background kind of just made it appear darker.
No, and when it was clear, when we were in like sunshine, it was actively blue, like dark blue. And when the moment you get out of the snow, and I do mean like the second you're at the elevation where it's back to normal, it goes back to dark blue. And boom, back to dark blue immediately.
Oh, damn, yeah, you're right.
Hail. Down blue again.
Is that supposed to simulate snow getting on your suit, or is that just a feature of the suit
think it's a
to like
feature of the suit.
camo?
Alright, back on the grid. Do I have any active orders? Oh, that's right, there's a new V chip.
I don't know what you would get in regards to this.
Let's see, we got better, we already have waypoint tracking. Then we got, I don't remember what the second thing we got was. And the third thing we got was, the ability to do an overload quick hack on enemies of all fucking things.
And the V tattoo.
Yeah, but those are just like cosmetics. Every single thing came with a cosmetic. We got the V tattoo, we got the Johnny glasses. And not every single thing.
Alright. I have two ideas. Either A, we get a hologram of Johnny or Jackie.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Jay. Because we have we've already seen Aloy's hologram in the game, so that's on the table.
Aloy and more than a few of the robots from Horizon.
Good morning, Sam.
Or B, we get another like customization thing for Sam. But the only thing I can think of is like either Jackie's cybernetics or Johnny's arm.
You know what would be the dumbest thing? Femby's side cut.
But with that would look awful.
Yeah, that would look awful on Norman Reedus. And that's why I want to see it.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I'm leaning more towards the hologram, but I would like the idea of getting Johnny's arm just because prosthetic arm.
Okay. What does this facility have? This facility is fucked on ceramics, but has a decent amount of metals. Also fucked on ceramics. Also pretty good on metal. We cleaned out Mama's... Well, I thought we cleaned out Mama's lab. Apparently there's still plenty metal there.
Everybody's got fucking metal, ain't nobody got ceramic.
She's got a little bit of ceramics, some good amount of metal. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna grab a bunch of metal since we can get that right now.
Beginning scan.
You need
Scanning
like
bridges
what, close to
ID.
5,000 metal.
Verifying ID.
Yeah,
Clear.
which I can get from 2 places. Like every place has more than 2,000 metal and almost 3,000. So what I'll probably do is take 1,500. You're saying?
Gotta say, watching you play through this game, I know for a fact I would adore playing this game.
It's just hitting the buttons for you.
It's that optimization thing that I crave, but it is not something that I actively have to design for. The roads are prepackaged. That was my main concern, that I would have to make the roads
Yourself.
manual.
I see. So that's
Like,
why you
the
won't
fact
trust
that
those
roads are
factory games.
prepackaged
Like
are
if the factories had pre-made blueprints, maybe you'd be on board. But since you'd have to design them yourself, you're like, no, thank you.
At the very least, if they had like prefabs that
That's the
can
thing,
get
so-
you started.
So here's the thing: once you reach a certain level, you are allowed to design your own prefabs.
That's not the same.
Yeah, I know. But it's a thing of like you design, you make these prefab templates, and then you can just make total prefab from there.
Keep on keeping on.
Like
That's
if you
satisfactory anyway.
is that a mule or no?
No, those were couriers. Oh, you weren't here for this, but if you give couriers enough likes, if they're carrying anything useful, they'll give it to you. Like, they might give you a ladder, they might give you some extra boots, or a climbing anchor. They're great.
But yeah, just for me, being able to improve something from one point to another with prefabs being a thing, and I get to then optimize that to be a smooth process. That's my jam. The moment that you start saying, hey, design your own shit to make it easier for you, I then go, I will in fact go to a different game.
Okay, let's get some metal. Metal. They can part with 3,000. What do I got in here? Nothing I'm worried about. Am I carrying blood bags? Yes, I'm carrying plenty of blood bags.
There are also like 6 out in front of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. A friend of mine just got out of surgery like a day or 2 ago. She got a similar operation that you did recently.
Oh. And how'd she feel about the result?
Have a pleasant journey.
She is really happy, and she's also saying, man, she can't wait to just take a normal shower. You don't notice how great showers are until you're told you're not allowed to take normal showers.
Yeah, I had to straight up wait like 2 weeks. Like, that's the hard thing, because you just, like, so you can kind of clean yourself for a bit, but it's like, yeah, don't get anything near the surface. So it's
Kind
like
of just relegated to sponge bath at the most, and that sucks. But she jumped up quite a bit.
Did she tell you what method, what type they did?
No, but she did tell me the size jump. C to double F.
God damn! That's big.
Just hearing you say that. She said that she is currently just wasting her time in niche games that hit the tism. And I said, can I guess? And she said, you're not going to guess what games. And I said, Satisfactory. And then she just said, I hate you.
Sounds like I need to meet this friend. I too would love to play with somebody in Satisfactory.
She unfortunately lives on the opposite side of the world, so...
So
it is daytime when it is nighttime for me.
You know that? Remember that person we used to game with way back when that kind of introduced us?
Azzy?
Yeah, Azzy. When I first started gaming with her, I'm like, oh, they play on the same platform. And I technically also have this game. And then I reached out to them, and then, like, I would stay up till 3 a.m. my time just to get in a few matches with them. But hey, I'm glad that I did that. That's how I met you.
It's always such a weird thing to think about.
Yeah. Reading an author's book, finding that that author is amazing, finding out that you technically, in a way, run in some of the same circles as that author, get to hang out with that author online in the gaming thing.
I forget if I was introduced to them either via their Overwatch stuff or
Well, I was reading
their
Go ahead.
Tomb Raider, Sam and Mara.
I read their fanfic.
That's
years
how I
before I met them.
But she was a writer.
Yeah.
They were a writer. Sorry.
Like I read their fanfic years before I read their original fiction. I didn't even realize it's the same person. Found out later they were the same person. Really, and then we gamed together for a few months. Met you through them. And then when they moved on to playing on PC and left console, you and I just kept hanging out.
It is the reason why, unfortunately, regardless of how I currently feel about Overwatch, I still have a soft spot for it, and I try to keep updated about it. Because it's introducing me to a really great person.
Alright, let's go.
Nothing. Unfortunately, the first thing that comes to my mind every time I think about that person is their Twitter post that they made like about 6 years ago when they were planning on having a kid.
Oh yeah, they do have kids now. 2 kids, I think. Yeah.
I know about their first one. I don't know if they have a second one. But I just remember distinctly the first kid, like when they were planning on having their first kid, just their Twitter post going, "Maybe I do plan to breed." That stuck with me. Just apropos of nothing, I'm just scrolling around seeing artwork on Twitter, and just then that rolls up. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this.
Time falls snow. The fact that that's
Wait,
this should take care of the metals.
does that make it so that the moment that the snow touches the floor, is it still time
It's
fall?
regular snow. Once it hits the
Okay.
ground, it becomes like all condensation. So it turns into the regular substance. Into regular water.
So Alex, I wanted your opinion on something.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were arguing between Avengers and the X-Men, which one had a cooler rallying cry.
I know what the Avengers one is. What's the X-Men's?
Avengers is Avengers Assemble, and for the X-Men, it's To Me, My X-Men.
I've never actually heard that one before. I don't think I've ever even read that one
Cyclops
before.
does it a lot.
In what things? Because I read a few X-Men comics. I read like a couple years.
Oh,
Of
he
the one.
in the regular X-Men annuals, he does
How long
that
has
a
that been
lot.
going
That's
on?
since the 90s.
And this particular writer was just not doing it then.
Yeah, he just did, like, Cyclops. It was usually a Charles thing, but when Cyclops took over, because Professor Xavier died for a bit, he got better. He then started saying it, and then it just became his thing personally.
Okay, so now I need the 4,000 chiral and still the 2,000. No, the 1,800 ceramic.
So, are BTs first, or?
So the gas bags respawn. So you know, gonna go do our skeet shooting over there. While we're out there, we'll probably grab that chip as well.
Which one do you think is better?
You know, there's the thing that Marvel likes, alliteration, and that's why it's Avengers Assemble. I think
To Me, My X-Men, I really like.
It has its own merit. I think within the context of Marvel, I think Avengers Assemble is better. But otherwise, I don't have a big connection to either of them as like battle cries or rallying cries.
I really like To Me My X-Men just because like the whole thing is that X-Men feel alone, so like that sense of
They stand
we're
alone,
in this
yeah.
together, and I like come to me, we are together. I really like that. But the funny bit of that like that argument I saw between fans then was just a mean picture of Spider-Man talking to the Sam Raimi Uncle Ben, where Uncle Ben says Avengers Assemble is objectively better than To Me My X-Men, and Peter goes, it doesn't matter because Autobots rollout is the best between all three.
Yeah. That is true.
And I sat there like, nah, you're right, you're right.
Hey, look.
Which then reminded me of a YouTuber, Josh Strife Hayes, when he was doing a video review on a Digimon MMO that was quite trash. He said, in the battle between Digimon and Pokemon, the one thing that everybody could agree on was that the adventures of Jackie Chan were really cool.
I love that show.
Like, brother would fight brother. People died, but the one thing we could agree on, the adventures of Jackie Chan were pretty cool. Wait, now that I just realized, are you able to even fight the, like, the dolphin or
I think I
lion
should be able to.
monkeys?
I don't think that's an issue. Like when the gas bags show up, I could still see them, so. I think I can't see the Seekers. And when BB goes into autotoxemia, I can still see the boss, so. I think it's just that the Seekers I can't see.
Yeah. I'm sitting here like overcomplicating things.
No, it is something to think about if you're not paying attention, or if you hadn't run into the thing yet. But like, yeah. So I think the thing is that I'm just gonna have a propensity where if I go into a BT area, I just have a much higher chance of ending up in a boss fight. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Beginning scan.
I'm gonna put this
Scanning
away.
bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Keep on keeping up.
Weapons
So that I can get, and then I'm gonna
Battery
pull a
ready.
different one out of the
Please
garage.
charge vehicle.
So, garage. Then we're gonna pull out. Sure, we'll pull out the Kusanagi.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready.
What do they got here in terms of materials? Not a lot. So I probably can't do the thing I want to do. Let me see. Yeah, let's fabricate another non-lethal assault rifle.
That's such a concept.
It fires rubber rounds. Kusanagi Yaiba.
Have a pleasant journey.
the fucking what do you call it?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Did I tell you what the name Kusanagi means?
You brought it up, and then I distracted you with the comment, and then we never went back to that statement.
So the Kusanagi is a like legendary myth sword in Japan's national identity history type deal. It literally means grass cutter, but in terms of like their mythology, it's similar to Excalibur. It's foundational in the supposed establishment of the country.
That's cool.
So then that means that when you have in Ghost in the Shell, Motoko Kusanagi. So apparently Motoko is like an extremely common name in Japan.
John
So-
Excalibur.
Yeah, like Jane Excalibur. Like that's a name.
Rolf Mjolnir.
Keep on keeping on.
This talk about legendary weapons just reminded me of you know how in do you know that much about Odin?
A little bit. I know that he wields the spear Gugumir.
Keep on keeping on.
Do you know what it does?
Not even a little bit.
So the thing is that when you throw it, it's supposed to return to the user.
Oh, like that, like the one in God of War that you can forge.
Yeah, kind of. Except this one is the one spear, so you throw it and then it just comes back. It existed because Loki made his own spear for Odin, and it was one of the best spears of all time. Could cut anything like it was a hot knife through butter. Incredibly durable and when struck. And so it's like, hey, this thing will pierce through anything. Tuck it and see. And then Odin threw it. He threw it as hard as he could, and it just went through a tree, and it kept going. And so Odin goes, how am I supposed to get it back? And Loki just sat there and went, fuck.
Okay, that's not Loki's fucking fault.
But because the spear was gone, he lost the competition of the crafting, and he's like, that's bullshit. I made the thing.
Like Odin just straight up just hucks it, like just chucks that.
Now,
son
to
of a
be
bitch
fair,
as hard as he
he did
can.
say chuck it.
Like yeah, but he didn't mean like do it like you're trying to win a javelin competition. Goddamn. All right, let's get ourselves some
Chiral.
Chiral.
But so you take that, and his other weapon is a spear that is supposed to always come back to the user,
Ooh,
which
that one
is
drops, huh? You can
similar
always tell
to
via the gold dust if they drop any Chiralium.
gold dust. That's not gonna mean any to you.
Not yet, anyway.
No, never. It's a wrestling thing.
Not yet, anyway.
But in Warhammer, they took that very same story and gave it to the Viking Primarch, Lehman Russ. And he was given a spear by one of his brothers upon like joining the Empire. And Lehman's response was, "I fucking hate this thing." he liked axes. He's like, the spear offends me. It looks awful and shit. I don't want it. So he would try to get rid of it, but it would always come back.
Lol.
He would like try to leave a planet, and then some space marine was like, "My lord, you forgot this." He's like, "Oh, yeah, thank you."
High density ceramics.
Oh, nice. But yeah, so it's just that whole thing of like, this spear will always come back to its user, but he's like, I don't want it to.
Recently, I rewatched Gene Wilder's Wonka.
Stop! No, come back.
And see, the thing is, like the last time I'd seen it was as a kid.
I've never seen that movie, by the way.
Oh, it's great.
I've only seen clips.
The memes. You've only seen clips and the memes.
I've seen the
Having
the like
seen
chocolate ride song.
So having seen 2 out of 3 of the films that have been like film adaptations of that book. So none of the I'll actually say this. The Wilder film is actually a pretty decent adaptation. The Johnny Depp film. Fucking Tim Burton. He just does shit. Wait, did I get high density?
On an aesthetic
ceramics?
level, I
Did get high
really dig that film. You did get the high density.
Yeah, but I was saying, was it chemicals or ceramics? Because there's high density chemicals.
It was ceramic.
Here. Yeah. It's just, there's a lot that's going on with the Tim Burton film that is just like, why though? Like the changes in the Wilder film. So, in Gene Wilder's film, they made there's songs, not just the Oompa Loompa songs, but there's songs in general. And they make some changes mainly because the descriptions of Roald Dahl's of the factory were literally too fantastical to even attempt to make in terms of special effects. So some of them end up being practical.
I mean, it's supposed to be a fucking Wonderland, like on akin to like a cartoon or a storybook.
They did great with what they got, but when it came to like the little squirrels in that check the good and bad nuts. That just wasn't possible, so what they did was they just did, instead, was geese that lay golden eggs. And the eggs can be good or bad. Apparently Roald Dahl fucking hated the Gene Wilder film.
Why? Like, from what I've heard, Gene Wilder is like just a really upstanding fucking dude.
I guess he just didn't like the certain performances or whatnot, or maybe he didn't like Gene Wilder's take on the character. Because Gene Wilder's take is like actually Jones to see these kids die. Like he's like, no, he's over here. He's drinking like Augustus Gloop. He's stuck in the thing. He says, please do something, Mr. Wonka. And Wonka goes. Puts his arms out and goes, help. He goes, help. Police. And then looks back at the woman. Every time somebody's see, the thing is, in the book, Wonka does say all those things. He's like, oh my god. But, it never implies that he's, sarcastic about it. So Gene Wilder being like, stop, no, please come back. That is him in that performance. That's not.
Oh, that's even funnier. I love that even more now.
Apparently, with a lot of this stuff, they just didn't tell the actors what Gene Wilder was gonna fucking do. So a lot of the reactions are genuine because Gene Wilder comes off as a fucking psycho.
Well, I know that was also the story about his role in Blazing Saddles. Like that scene where I forget the other actor's name, the black man. where he's like telling him, "Hey, these are salt of the earth people that are
yeah.
really racist to you," and he just never told. Like they didn't tell him what the actual scene was about,
No, see what happened was
or
that
like they didn't tell him his part.
he ad-libbed the last line in that whole description, where he goes, you know, morons. Like he says this whole thing, he gives this whole description about these salt of the earth people, and then he added at the end, you know, dipshits, morons, that kind of deal. And that's like just breaks the whole tension. And yeah, he ad-libbed that apparently.
Apparently, also in I forget if it was Blazing Saddle or it was something in a Gene Wilder movie where him and Mel Gibson apparently.
Mel Brooks.
Was it Mel? No, Mel Brooks. I always get them confused. It's very different people.
Yeah, very different people. Like always get the names mixed up. So go ahead.
They actually like got into arguments with each other because there was a section in the movie that was like kind of a song, and Mel fucking hated the section. He's like, I just want to get rid of it. And Gene was like hell you will. I'm trying my best in this song.
I don't remember Gene Wilder singing any song in Blazing Saddles, so.
Blame it on the Ritz.
Okay, yeah, that was not in Blazing Saddles. As someone who's seen Blazing Saddles several times, both as a kid and when I was an adult, I can tell you that's not Blazing Saddles. And it's not in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory either, but that's not, you know, Mel Brooks. Oh man, there's no way that fucking Road Doll would have signed off on a Mel Brooks adaptation of that shit.
The whole fucking thing of, I don't like that Gene Wilder. Don't worry about it. He's gone tomorrow. They just didn't say anything.
Like, absolutely, sir, you got it. The moment he turns his back, throws all the suggestions away. Yeah, I got about enough here that to have matched up with killing 2 bosses. Yeah, this
Still
whole
need more ceramic.
I still need more. I still need a shitload of ceramic. This whole gas bag field is just really good for farming, especially if you don't.
See, because I remember telling you that before. You're like, "No, I don't know about that."
No, I said really. I didn't say I don't know about that. I said really because I just didn't interact with these guys at all. Like, I hadn't interacted with them until you mentioned that, so I'm like, oh shit. Because I avoided this gas bag field because I didn't want to, you know, actually fight anything. And when you told me, like, no, they're just balloons to get shot down. Makes my life fucking easier.
I mean, technically they can kill you if they drop on you, but...
So they drop items as well as chiralium. Most of the items haven't been anything I wanted. Like chemicals, I haven't found a significant use for chemicals yet.
Might be a later thing.
Like, I'm pretty sure some of the stuff I do uses chemicals, but I haven't needed chemicals in a quantity that has required me to you know.
You're also about like halfway through the game, so like maybe near the end you might get something more major.
Maybe. All right, we got 4,000 here. That should be roughly enough. But I want to make sure that I kill more of these guys so that I can have a reserve. Because I don't want to immediately clean myself out. Got some fucking hiding over there. I heard something over there. So I did find that while the hematic rounds you can use against low leveled BTs, if you're gonna be fighting an actual BT boss, use the anti-BT handgun. Just using hematic rounds on an assault rifle is not good. It barely does chip damage at all. Found that shit out the hard way. So yeah, either use smash grenades or use the anti-BT handgun where you can load up more blood per shot. Because this can't be charged up with blood.
If I remember correctly, like I saw things say the optimal way to do damage is to toss pneumatic grenades and then use like lethal weapons with pneumatic rounds.
Okay, I'll try the lethal weapons with pneumatic rounds. The non-lethal pneumatic rounds, not cut. No.
Yeah, non-lethal, they said, is not the thing. Lethal double dips with the pneumatic.
Okay.
I need to stay without you, kid.
You know, I understand that Sam is supposed to be missing fucking Lou right now. And the lines are supposed to convey that and make you feel, as the player, also to miss him. But man, him saying it every 20 seconds is like giving, I want my iPad. Mom, can I have my iPad?
But it's not like iPad, it's like, I want my baby.
I want my iPad, baby.
Hey, Lou.
Do you remember, Pat saying that, you know, you gotta get to a point, like that there's the anxiety that if you're not looking at the kid right that moment and seeing that they're alive, then that means that they're dead. As a parent.
Babe, I felt that with my little sister. What the fuck do you meant? Well, when I was 17, I held my baby sister.
Stay out there, Lou.
Oh man, the primordial fucking fear.
Okay, so this is a surprisingly large amount of that's, oh, we also got high density metals. I didn't even notice that.
But
How much can I load on
yeah,
the bike?
it is weird though that like
Not much, okay.
I've actually kind of turned around a bit with kids.
Really?
I actually really like the idea of having kids. I still think that babies look fucking ugly though. I genuinely think they look haunting. Lou looks scary to me, and I don't believe it's supposed to.
Well, I mean, Lou is not
It's
at
the fucking
term.
eyes. I don't like that their eyes are so big.
Okay,
for
so
their
here's the
head.
thing. In animation, whether it's 3D or fucking
No, I just mean that in general with babies. That babies' eyes always look too big for their fucking heads to be.
honestly, yeah, their heads are genuinely over. Their head and eyes. From what I understand, I think there was a thing that said like your eyes are the only thing about you that don't grow. So when you're born, your eyes are already fully sized.
Ugh. Ugh, I don't. Ugh, why would you tell me that?
That thing might be wrong. I saw it on this one like thing that was just like
Ugh.
saying shit. So this baby's eyes look too big for their head. You're like, that's because they are.
Ugh.
What does this installation have? What do they got here? They got a good amount of metal, but I don't need metal. Yeah. Alright. So they have some ceramics. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up there. We're gonna store our stuff. And then we are going to go and fight the Homo demons for the V chip. Because that is something that we need to go do. And we're close enough to it anyway. And if they have anything
We'll fight
else,
them in the streets. We'll fight them in the trenches. We'll fight them in.
are you going for Winston Churchill or are you going for Helldivers?
I was going for Helldivers. I don't remember.
It's
how
like
it
we will
goes.
fight them in the streets. We'll fight them on the sidewalks. We shall fight them in the
All
intersections.
weapons will be locked until
that's what.
all clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
All right, I'm gonna put the metals here into the locker.
Bring him back.
Okay. Private locker. Bop, 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 bop. Place a private locker. Okay, what do we got? Just that stuff. Okay, now fabricate equipment. Speed skeleton. Takes 240 ceramic. I don't know if I want to use all of that right now. Armor plate level 4. Okay, I don't have enough for 4 level 4 armor plates. So we'll go with armor plate level 2 for now. Print out 4 of those. Okay.
Sorry if you hear me on.
Attach the suit. Then we're going to take our power skeleton and we are going to put that in the private locker. I wanted to have the speed skeleton because the speed skeleton plus this meant that, you know, I can get into fights and get into quick and also make a quick escape, but that's not going to happen. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. I return.
All right.
Okay.
I just need. I
What's that?
I saw psychic damage.
Alright, let's get my stuff.
Alex, do you ever see something and you
Weapons
just
restrictions
know
lifted.
that this is a medium for for like kids to teenagers, but you know that somebody wanted to put their kink out into the world?
I mean, probably. So I did get a notification that there was a body over by the Homo Damon's camp, and I had to grab them and take them over here for a quick birdie.
Was that was that like a quest thing, or was that just a random occurrence?
So when I went to go get the first chip from the Homo Damon's camp, Jackie, I'm assuming it's Jackie, tells you that that the courier he originally sent might have died, and if we find his body to go grab it and take it to the furnace. I couldn't find the body.
Oh, we never found him.
I didn't, but luckily Bridges did. They noticed the chiral density jump up, and they told me, "Hey, we located the body. Go get it. 'Cause it's about to go down."
Okay. That's cool that they have like a little bit of a failsafe there in case shit goes sideways.
Yeah, then they're like, "Hey, this is urgent. Go do it right the fuck now."
Don't worry, kid.
Alright, so it's gonna be in one of the. It's probably gonna be in one of these two post boxes, or one of the Homo Daemons might have.
Homo Daemons, that's a Higgs group, right?
Yeah. Well, technically, okay. So Homo Daemons is in the same way of like Homo Ludens. It specifically refers to a particular kind of person who's gone insane when they go to become a terrorist. So like Higgs and his people are all Homo Daemons, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all Homo Daemons are the one cage group. If you know what I mean? You know?
Gotcha. I thought it was like classification of like what the fuck Higgs is in regards to his power set.
Oh no, that's just him having dupes.
Okay. My apologies.
If all goes well, I'm gonna see if I can't also steal materials from these guys. Shit, yeah, one of those already. Damn, he caught that in the face. I think I'm wearing these armor platings. Oh shit.
Death Stranding made me go, let me re-download Phantom Pain.
Shit, I need
So
a
I
moment to switch out my...
re-downloaded it. I haven't restarted it yet.
I need a moment for that thing to up the blood bags, because the blood bags aren't automatic. I gotta have to give myself time for the infusion. So you don't have regenerating health. You have to carry the material to allow for the regenerating of the health. There's a chip. Oh, they have so much in ceramics! Holy shit!
Nice.
I'm gonna have to come back here with stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back here. That's not what I want to do. Why did it? Apparently that PCC was behind. They got so much in ceramics. I gotta come back here with a loader bike and just clean them out. Oh, fuck. Piling cargo makes it hard to hide. Yeah, I noticed that. Somebody probably was, what the fuck? Is that a tower moving through the tall grass?
Now, to be fair, that is not the weirdest thing to happen in this game. Excuse me.
All right, let's get the chip delivered. What we're gonna do is we're gonna recycle all of this into the nearest location, and once it's recycled into it, then it'll be in like one container, so it won't take up so much space.
All right.
And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna clean them out. Because they've got a fuckload of ceramics, and I want that stuff. We're also gonna switch out our Yaiba here for a loader bike.
You tell me what Kusanagi means. What does that mean?
Oh, Yaiba's just the name of the company. I don't know what Yaiba's actually. I gotta check that one. Makes me think of Demon Slayer with Kimitsu no Yaiba.
Makes me think of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yaiba?
I said it makes me think of it. I didn't say it was accurate.
Yeah, I also gotta recycle both of my non-lethal assault rifles as they are both completely out of ammo. I also need to get more bags. Honestly, I think I'm gonna just have Sam rest at the distro center because I took a meeting there.
I need to sing without you, kid.
Keep on keeping on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges IDs. Verifying Sam. Clear. Weapons detected. All
Keep on
messages
keeping
locked.
on.
Contaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam, for the bridges.
This thing's brakes are not the best. I hit the brakes as soon as I was at the top of that ramp, and it rolled almost back. All right, make the delivery.
Oh, there you are. Everything all right? Cargo's in perfect condition. Looks like this is our lucky day.
Oh yeah, I forgot I hadn't done too much with these guys. Hey, Hud, what do you know?
Hey!
I can now also use a quick hack on trucks.
Well, that's even goofier now.
Mm-hmm. Antimatter storage. Access to even more.
Watch your back out there. No one else will. Good work.
All right, let's
New order.
recycle all our material here because not much I can do with it. Okay, so,
Thank you for your continued support.
So, like, what are special alloys even used for? Let me see here. Is there any way to check their description? I'll just because I don't think I've run into anything that uses special alloy.
They're used for fabricating advanced gear and upgrading structures.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what specifically?
Safe houses.
Oh, what do you know? There is a somebody made a chart of where you can find what and from which mules and homo demons camps to raid. So
I
if I go to
imagine
the
that was
mule
gonna be a thing.
camp northwest of the distro center of south of Lake Knot, they have ceramics and metals.
Oh,
This homo
okay.
demons camp has ceramics.
Hun, chemicals are the rarest resource, and they are used to fabricate special items and used to upgrade zip lines.
So that's what I need chemicals for. Okay. Okay. Right. Now we're gonna go to the private room. We're just gonna rest for a bit. We took some hits.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
EX grenade numbers.
4 grenades. Alright, let's check some of our mail. From Landon at the distribution center north of Mountain Knot. Dear Sam, first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm the guy you brought that blood for. If you hadn't come through for me, I wouldn't be looking forward to working again. Or writing you now. Or here, period. I wanted to thank you face to face, but since I don't know when I might get the chance, I thought I'd write you instead. I need you to know how grateful I am. I owe you my life. I'll never forget that. If you hadn't taken on that order, your next might have been to haul my corpse to the incinerator instead. I'd be ash in the chiralium, but in the wind by now. Or worse, a BT. You've given me another chance, one I don't intend to waste. Rest assured, I'll repay my debt by doing everything I can to help you rebuild America. Arasaka Corporation. You the man, Sam. That fourth chip you recovered had some schematics for an artificial arm. No bargain bin chrome neither, but quality cyberware, worth real scratch. Makes you faster, stronger, all that jazz and Charabe Tapatio. Like this model was custom made by Arasaka for some choom named Johnny. Wasn't any other info about the corp on the chip, but the name Arasaka. Arasaka. Ooh, it rang a fucking bell. Did it? Not sure. Felt like a memory, but was it mine? Either way, name. Don't make me think nothing. Don't make me think nothing good. Got a lead in my belly just saying it. Got lead in my belly just saying it. You guys are lucky those fucking terrorist cabrones didn't crack the chip's encryption. Text a tool, I mean. Using the wrong hand, well, Dad, I gotta tell you how that goes. Use this data to whip you up a new toy, by the way. Dubbed it the Silver Hand in honor of old Johnny. It'll help you rebuild America and knock some motherfuckers' lights out. Yeah, I upgraded your compass again, too. You can now use the short circuit on trucks. Turns out the security systems are as shitty as sensor pulls. Only works one vehicle at a time, though, and only for a short stint. Still ought to prove useful. Have fun. Hope the terrorists haven't got you yet. Like, we're always stoked to see you drop by. How many times is that now? Can't help worrying you'll have a run-in with our neighborhood assholes one of these days, though. You know what makes me sick? The more shit Higgs pulls, the more his brand of madness seems to spread. It was just mules at first, but these days average porters are getting caught in his orbit. I don't need to tell you about Fragile Express and all that, right? Clearly the guy's shit is inspiring others, but with other groups aping his methods and regurgitating his rhetoric. a United Nations of assholes trying to trying to take humanity by the hand and drag it kicking and screaming over a cliff. Ugh. I'm sure you've heard this like a zillion times, but you're our only hope, Sam. Don't let that bastard beat you. Looks like I was right. The porter got. Oh yeah, because of my chip. Hombre probably had some good living ahead of him too. Real shame. But you managed to give him proper send off. Santa Muerte won't forget it. Anyway, nothing else worth saying. Words don't mean shit to the dead. At least you don't gotta worry about a void out now, which means you can get back to doing your thing and hunting for my chips. Still more out there waiting to be found. So this porter found 2 chips. One was left near his body, and the other one was the one I just retrieved. Iron Hill. Why Locknut opposed the UCA? Finally got the lowdown on why Locknut didn't want us to be part of the UCA. Can't say I understand it all, truth be told, but her concern that bringing everything and everyone into the fold might mean including some elements better left out. I get. If you take a step back, you can see how terrorism and war might only get worse once we're whole. Forging bonds between people means bringing them closer together, and to do that means putting all our cards on the table, including the ones that aren't so pretty. It's naive to expect things to be all smiles and sing-alongs just because we understand each other a little bit better, you know? Seems to me she was right to call bullshit on that. Lochna and Mama were joined by that special bond that twins have. That's how come Mama wanted to carry Lochna's child. A child that should have brought them closer together, but didn't. Instead, it served to sever the ties between them for good, and bound Mama to something else entirely. At least, that's what Lochna probably thought. Maybe even that her sister wanted the kid all for herself. She never knew about the accident, the real reason. Can't imagine how she must have felt, thinking she'd been betrayed by the one person she trusted more than anyone. Not so hard to see how that'd color her opinions on the chiral network. That's all behind her now. She and Mama have reconciled their differences, and maybe their faith in the ties that bind can be restored. Okay. We are good to go. It just feels so sad not having the kid there.
Yeah.
I see something.
You know, it's also something I think about, Alex.
What?
Kojima's world building really does feel like that fucking joke-ass
Where's-
post of
Where's
how
Jim's
do you do
arm?
world building? Take a kink, take your geopolitical fantasy, add whatever. There you go. Like, it really feels like Kojima will, in his world building, just take whatever he finds fascinating at that given moment and just expand on it from there. Like the Egyptian mythology bullshit just suddenly being here.
Alright, I gotta check out the silver hand. Greatly increase power of user's left hand as long as battery power is available. Climbing using your hands will not drain your endurance gauge while the silver hand is equipped, and it is easier to stop yourself from sliding. You'll also be able to climb ladders and ropes more quickly, pick up cargo more easily, punch and throw more effectively, but be aware these functions will drain your battery. Okay, we're gonna build one of those. I probably can't wear them and the gloves at the same time, but still. Take 2 of these. Take 1 of these. And take 4 of these. Equip that. That's the suit. Okay, yeah, it counts as a separate glove.
I guess. Does it have its own upgrade thing? Or is it just flat?
It might be flat. I'm gonna put those loves back in the locker.
The idea of of Silverhand level 3 makes me laugh.
Utility pouch. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh, wait, yeah, the bike.
I was about to say, are we not going with a loader?
Store that. Okay, they don't have a loader currently inside their bay, so that means I gotta have one fabricated.
I wonder if you have friends that play this game, do their creations take like priority?
That is interesting to think about.
Begin. Pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Because I know in very dissimilar game, but in Dragon's Dogma 1 and 2,
Weapons restrictions lifted.
when you make pawns, your friends get instant access to those pawns and for free regardless.
Speaking of which, I need to play that game.
Which one?
Yes.
Keep on keeping on.
You know what? It still gets me.
I think you would really like that game.
You know what gets me is that one tweet I saw where a guy goes into his friend and goes, "Hey, yeah, so I started playing that Dragon's Dogma 2 game you keep talking about," and then the person goes, "I can explain. Yeah, I think you better."
The thing is that I know exactly what they're talking about.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the rear entrance in. We're all armored up. We got ourselves our blood bags. We got 2 rifles.
I will say, at the very least, Dragon Age 2 did make one major improvement. There are no children in that game. So you don't get the scenario.
I guess somebody was trying to make a safe house here. And they just haven't gotten around to finishing it.
Well, it's like the moment that you start the thing and then walk away, it's like it then spawns in your world as if it's unfinished, correct? It is wild to me how disparate the biomes are. I mean, I do know that is
Oh, that's
kinda
the
how
wrong fucking
the world
round.
is. Oh, did you kill somebody?
Luckily, not yet. Probably he wasn't having a good day, though.
Dylan Butler. Makes me worry, like, do they technically bleed while they're passed out?
Oh man, I do not want to find out the hard way. Can you imagine if you did do like straight up lethal action and the game's like, well, I guess now you gotta go ahead and take everybody to the furnace. Could you imagine that? Oh.
That's not a good idea. It is a funny one, though.
There is a furnace right by here, though. Also, can you imagine if you went in there and just, so because you did kill, say you killed somebody, but not everybody, insufficient battery, and then you have to discern, alright, which people did I actually fucking kill and which people did I knock out? Because to a point, I think it'd be actually more fucked up if you guess wrong and then burn the wrong body. Alright, let's go get the bike. Pumping. Hey, there
Oh,
you
hey,
go, Dylan.
there's Dylan.
Okay. That's stupid.
Let's
Can
do
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can't hear game volume.
Can you hear the game, Raven?
I can.
No, I mean, I can't hear my game volume.
Ah.
Ow! Ow, 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 ow.
Did Dylan's audio go too high?
No, arm asleep.
Ah.
I'm asleep.
Sam looks like such a fucking asshole with those glasses.
You mean like Johnny? Oh shit, a lot of them.
Okay, Johnny looks like an asshole for a number of different reasons. The glasses. Him wearing a Kevlar vest, but then cargo pants and hair that makes it look like he hasn't washed it.
You know,
years.
cargo pants are in the style of military pants, right? He also wasn't wearing cargo pants. He was wearing like red leather pants.
Are they not cargo?
They're not cargo.
Or they had like they had like the thigh pants like cargo.
Nope. He is wearing leather, like, skinny pants.
Okay. Stop giving me waist-high images of Johnny.
Oh my god, I just made this. I didn't even realize this. You can actually make a route safe. I didn't know that. So, Dylan, I just cleared out this entire camp of all hostiles.
Mhm.
And the game just gave me a notification saying that this camp area will remain safe for a while. And porters will now use this as a route to get through.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because I've been through some of these camps several times before. I always, again, it just never occurred to me that it was possible to make them safe. So.
Nice.
Because I've
Oh.
taken out a bunch of dudes and then just had more and more spawn. So what's up, Raven?
Sorry, I'm looking at it. He has one cargo pant pocket on his right leg, but it is like leather pants. red leather pants. So we're both right.
Okay. Let's all of these. The trike. All those ceramics are mine. They have another.
All our ceramics belong to me now.
They have another box here. Where is it?
Oh,
Right there.
fun
Okay.
fact. The CEO for Arrowhead, they have a Discord for Helldivers. They announced to players, hey, just so you know, that because dragon roaches are basically bile titans, you will not encounter a dragon roach and a hive lord on the same planet or on the same mission. They are considered equal threats, and so you will not encounter them both. And then somebody showed a picture
It's
of
like,
4
nobody told
dragon
them.
roaches flying as the hive lord is then throwing a car. They go, so that was a lie.
Or somebody forgot to tell the fucking game that. Okay. TCs. Cargo.
Hold on, so I said, did you say that the devs said that you won't encounter both on the same
CEO.
thing? The CEO. Okay, so someone forgot to actually include the if/or part of the code.
Mm-hmm.
Funky.
I do just like the potential of like people on the team just going, why did you say that? I like lying. It's not even
Like giving them
specifically
false sense of
that
security.
they meant anything malicious about it. It's just like, he.
Alright, I'm gonna
Funny.
take these back to that area, and then we're gonna have these recycled so that I can have them in fewer containers. Okay. Yeah, I straight up didn't know you could body a whole camp of Oma demons and they would actually do something. Because there are some games where if you clear a camp, it's like, okay, and here's
in,
more assholes.
in MGS5, if you clear a camp, it's good for like a couple hours.
And MGS5, well, MGS5 is a kind of a different beast because you're actively supposed to be, it's actively supposed to be a stealth game. And it is, you're supposed to be like, it's trying to encourage you to take certain steps to make certain missions better. Like, if you know a mission's going to take you to a certain camp or take you to a certain series of camps, something you can do in MGS5 is you can go in and you can destroy the camp's radio, you can destroy the camp's radar, you can destroy their anti-air stuff. Basically giving you a lot more options. And when you go to do the mission that you actually are meant to do, all those things will still be remembered, making it much easier to penetrate those camps.
Keeping on.
So I get it there, that like that's more of a thing, but here, like, you know, I'm a fucking mailman.
I leave the same without you, kid.
I wouldn't think, you know, clearing out camps of bandits actually meant anything.
Being a fucking mailman is scary.
Scanning bridges ID.
Yeah, in this world, yeah, fucking shit. In this world especially.
Weapons detected. All weapons
Keep on keeping up.
decontaminating system. All clear.
Nope.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, so we're gonna recycle all our materials here, because basically all of it, all the stuff got fucked up anyway. That is so much shit to recycle. Oh man, it's literally saying like, look, you actually can't recycle all of this.
Oh, you're just like it's just too much.
It's just too much. So, what we're gonna do? We're gonna recycle everything on the transporter. Oh my god, that's actually already too much.
Ball. And I'm gonna reclaim all of that in smaller sets. Onto the transporter. Recycle. Trying not to recycle too much at once so I can actually do this finagling.
So are you allowed to
Am I allowed to
like
what?
if you recycle, say the maximum cap is 5, can you then just do multiples of 5 each time? Does it have, or
So I
like
have to
once
pull
you
it
do
back
5, you have to leave?
Like, once I do 5, I have to pull out more until the thing. So every time you get a star level up, that increases the storage space and everything, but the game straight up tells you that if you, the game tells you that if you exceed the storage space, it just throws the materials away.
Hmm. That's rude.
Okay, now.
Stand up for a second. Oh shit!
Your legs are asleep too.
That was oh no.
Whoops! Whoops!
Legs are asleep too.
Sorry, Dylan.
It really doesn't even matter. Just like that was
Oh.
funny.
Are you guys playing? What is it? The game?
We're
No.
just super credits farming.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm like every like 10 or so seconds when there's nothing happening, I'm just scrolling back to my laptop to see what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up on my tablet now. Good lord. Okay.
Probably.
At least I will in a minute.
It's also useful that I can actually hear what is happening on the stream.
Is that really that heavy? Goddamn. There's one case of metal, Sam. Look at that
Does
power
it?
skeleton.
Does it?
back
Is it
on.
just metal?
Yeah, it's 1,000 metal, but it's like it must be a lot. Hang on. Let me get the power skeleton back on.
Alex takes off power armor frame. Why are you a bitch?
Oh,
You could wield this before when you were in Space Marine armor.
Thank you for your contribution.
All right, we should have more than enough to finish this, finish that section of road and get, reasonably started on the next one.
Pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping up.
That
Oh, I know.
mule camp was lucrative. Not camp. That Homo Demons camp was very lucrative.
And just seeing.
Has an L on it. What? I guess it means large.
Oh, the item having an
Yeah.
L on it? Yeah, no, that tracks.
Keep on keeping up. Keep on keeping up.
I was thinking of something that's gone.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're
Wild
saying sorry.
puncture.
Oh, Dylan, I don't know if you heard. I doubt it. But I
Probably
brought
haven't.
up to Alex how a friend of mine underwent a similar surgery that she did recently.
Mhm.
And she went up from a size C to a size double F.
Jesus.
Alex's
We
response was,
went like
God damn.
I went up
Yeah, it's like-
one cup, and your friend went up.
Wait. What was
Four
it? What is that?
cups.
5? 4.
It might have been 5. Goddamn. I wonder if E is
Sure.
an actual cup. So I know that. So here's the thing. I know that internationally, depending on where you're at, double D is nothing. Like in America, double D is a thing, but in some other
Okay,
places,
so double
is-
D is also an E.
Mhm. Yeah, in other nations,
Triple
double
D is an F.
Keep on keeping up.
So double F. This is the friend that's in Italia?
Nope.
Oh.
She already has big boobs.
Nice.
She started working out because she heard people say that once you start working out, they reduce breasts. And she said that. Whoever said that was a fucking liar.
Okay, so it doesn't actually.
Now
reduce
she's
your-
got.
What it does is that it increases the size of the muscle behind the breasts, which tends to increase the surface area for the fat to sit on, so the breasts appear smaller.
So yeah, she said now she just has big fucking arms and boobs.
Well, she specifically needs to do pectoral exercises, which would be push-ups.
Oh no, she has like a whole workout regimen. She knows.
Keep on keeping up.
I felt how just go to the effective while I will search for shit.
I mean, I'm just doing it so that I can get that out of the way.
Or crits. See, I brought a rail cannon strike just to be as overkill as possible.
Keep
Which is
on
funny.
keeping up.
And Death Stranding is such a pretty game.
It is.
It is. It does look really nice.
So apparently, a lot of the
Also a bleak
landscapes,
game.
a lot of the landscapes are like
Yes.
based on Iceland.
Yeah, that trick's way too hard.
This game is beautiful, but also bleak. It's based off Iceland. There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Have a pleasant journey.
Well, you want to talk about it?
I thought you were closer than I was.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
So, not only was your plan to take me out, but you failed spectacularly. They not only failed spectacularly at that, but took yourself out on top of it. Hilarious. Okay.
And you are most of the way there.
I wonder how the whole like wiping process is going to actually result.
Oh, for Lou?
Yeah. I mean, it can't take that too well considering there's a sequel.
Yeah. Well, remember that the
It's always
goal
a
of this
weird
game
thing.
isn't to like remake the world into what it used to be. It's just like kind of make it easier for people to live under this new reality by connecting people together.
It's always a weird thing with games where it's like hard to take their stakes true. When it's like, well, I know there are 3 games after.
Well, not necessarily, because remember, the it's not like it depends on what the stated goals are in those stories. If the stated goal is we're gonna put the world back to what it was before the Death Stranding, and then you have another game that's like that. Well, clearly that didn't fucking work. But no, the thing is, that's not what they say. They say we're gonna connect people so that there can be actual societies in this new version of it. Which means that they are solving a very specific problem. They are not undoing the apocalypse. Which still leaves room for like significant adventures and sequels. And like, am I making sense at all?
No,
Yes.
no, you are. It's just like the whole connections thing in my brain. It also can't work out purely because, well, the next game is also connecting people and delivering stuff and trucking, so it can't be that good.
Well, I mean, considering the fact that this game we're just connecting the U.S., and from what I hear, the next game it's connecting Mexico and Australia. So I mean, like,
Oh God, why?
Australia.
I don't know. I just heard Mexico and Australia are the maps of the next game. So, and that you're supposed to be doing the same thing you did in the U.S. For them.
One of those is a lot farther away from the area of operation of the first game than the
I
other.
don't know what the way that they're going to justify why it's Australia of all places, or how that works.
All right.
But like, it's just, you know, the next game is connecting more nations. So by having these be very defined, small, like I say small scale, but like small scale in relation to like a thing, they're not looking to undo an apocalypse. They're looking to make an actual society in the post-apocalypse. So like I can view that as
And oh God.
something you can get more stories out of. Okay, so. Okay, this whole section is now connected. Let's see if we can't get to the next paper. Well, first let me go back down the hill and get some power on my bike. It's about half used up. We still got plenty of materials to put in the next paper too.
You know what I see when I look at this? I see the fucking inefficient, evil highway system that is portrayed in anything that has to do with California, where they just do fucking roads that go into S's that are basically touching each other but are going down a mountain, as opposed to just going around the fucking mountain.
Going around the mountain. Okay, see, here's the thing in California, hun. We actually have mountain ranges rather than just a mountain. So the mountain
Don't
range...
build near the fucking mountain then.
Raven's just over here like, then abandon the mountains. The mountains are your gods. If you want to get over to the other side of a mountain range, you actually have to build over the fucking mountain. Otherwise, you are now adding...
Alright, then you have two options. You either say fuck the mountain, or you build above the mountain and you drive over it. Stop doing this stupid bullshit.
How do you think...
where I see people just zigzagging constantly.
Okay. How do you think you would build a road over a mountain? You think you could just go straight up? Do you think that's a possibility?
If you're not a bitch.
Dylan, look at this road.
This looks evil. This looks like a health code violation.
Not even going into the fucking stuff dripping from the bottom of it. That's just how roads that go up mountains have to be. That's just how they have to be.
It just looks like it's asking for drunk driving accidents. Maybe
mountain roads are dangerous as hell.
That's my problem.
But the thing you just suggested is more dangerous.
That's why I said the option is to not or make it worse.
I mean, the other option is to dig a tunnel through the mountain, which is
trains.
just a lot. Yeah, trains would be nice. But which would be a lot and everything, but unfortunately, the thing is that American politicians think that every single
trains are communist.
They do think that trains are communist. They think trains are communist and that robust public transit systems are bitches, are gay DEI woke bullshit.
See, I know Alex isn't wrong. I know this is true. Just hearing that is funny.
And so it's so what do we do? It's we build another road or we add another lane to an existing road. It's why? It's because the road is my dick and adding another lane to the road makes my dick bigger. Can't we just build one rail line? No, what are you, fascist? No, what are you, a communist?
Tommy.
Roads project strength. Now get out of my way. I gotta get my F-150 that I never take off-roading. that I never load anything more than a at most case of beer into the flatbed. into the truck bed. That gets fucking 2 miles to the gallon. And is a complete pavement princess.
$5 miles to the gallon. That's an improvement.
I said 2 miles.
Oh, damn.
Charged up the vehicle. So we should have enough power, hopefully, to reach the next paver. We are going dangerously close to the BT area, so we might get into trouble. Okay, I have the location of the next paper. I back on the network? I have to be if this thing's already got that much in there. Yeah, I'm back on the network. Awesome. I didn't even see where I crossed back onto the network. Makes this a lot easier.
I'm gonna be real with you. The little pinging that you get of it going, you are off the network, you are now on the network, you are off the network. I started to blank on that.
Yeah, me too. I'm carrying a huge excess of metals. That's a massive excess, but fuck it. If I can get this fixed, like finished right now, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's a huge excess.
I don't know how long, but this bastard switched my ass to game chat. Yeah,
We were mentioning you for a hot minute. We never heard you.
I wonder why.
Alright, it looks like I'm still a ways out from the...
But, so Dylan, I said to Alex that I think the whole thing of how roads constantly go into zigzags around them in order to
Around
go up them
mountains.
is evil and shouldn't be done. So you either have to drive, you should make roads or trains, preferably around the mountain, or say fuck it and go above the mountain in a straight line. And Alex said, that's impractical and dangerous. And I said, exactly. So don't fucking do it.
Raven, you understand that this would effectively split California
That's not my problem.
down the center.
Raven, like, as someone that doesn't live in California, that
As
sounds
someone
like a
who
lot of
doesn't
not my
live
fucking
in an
problem.
area that has a lot of mountains, that's not my problem. Don't live incorrectly.
God.
Hey, look.
Just for that, I'll shoot you on spot. Always lived near one of the two giant mountain ranges we have in this damn
God,
country.
I had so much fucking anxiety when I visited
Well, I don't live by
Alex.
the Rockies, but I do. But there's the thing is that there's several mountain ranges in California. There's the Sierra Nevada, which which separates California from to Nevada and that area.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
there's
where
another
Caesar
grouping.
lives.
Like there's another pretty decent mountain range over by where I live. And then not even getting into that, there's also just small hills all over the case. But I say small hill for some people that those hills would be bigger than the shit over by where they live entirely. There's mountains fucking everywhere where I live. So to be don't build stuff, don't just build around the mountain means that basically so much transport and exchange of shit around the state would become grossly impractical, making it would effectively divide the state a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay. So I saw another road thing here. There's one. Maybe it comes down and meets with these ones. A lot closer to Mountain Knot now. No, it's got a decent amount of metals and ceramics. Not a whole bunch, but they got some. I wonder what those mules are carrying.
I'll see you soon.
They might be terrorists, though. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna hit more mule boxes. Because that last mule box paid out so very well. If I remember correctly,
This is a very suspect phrase.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Every single time. Every time I
Yeah.
see a not safe for work fucking cosplay of a child character, it always makes me uncomfortable.
yeah. No.
I don't want to see thick Dora the Explorer.
The fuck did I
Jesus.
just hear?
That's
Explain yourself, please.
I said every single time I come across not safe for work cosplay of a child character, it makes me uncomfortable, as
Ah.
I don't want to see thick Dora the Explorer.
I mean, fair. Safe to say, I share that
Did I
sentiment.
just hear
Alex
that?
going, explain yourself.
Hi. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
need you to
that
get
was
to
it.
explaining very quickly.
Okay, so the hole in the chiral network is right here,
Swamp primers. Shit.
which means that there's somebody And it's not a big hole. It's not a big hole because there's stuff right there. It's around here, which means there's somebody some prepper or something that I gotta meet up with to get that resolved.
Or could there possibly be?
They did tell me that I need to hook up preppers in this area. Right as I lost Lou. Already got a shit ton of likes for building these roads.
Nice. Nice. No, not quite yet.
Okay. So there are some lightweight metals over by that I can get from the Timefall farm. There's also a mule camp right there. They got a decent amount of ceramics. They got a decent amount of metals. There's also lightweight metals that I can get from there. Ones over by the Elder are also stockpiling ceramics. I guess I'll hit that mule camp by the Elder then. Yeah, the mule camp by the Elder and the mule camp by the Distro Center. What I need to do is kit out for combat again. Yeah, does the Distro Center have enough for me to kit out for combat? They might not. Okay. What about the Craftsman? Does he have enough? Yeah, okay, I can visit the Craftsman and kit out for combat there.
I ain't the same without you, kid. I need to build a bridge that goes down to that. I'll do that too.
scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verify weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying IDs. Clear. All weapons. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Have a pleasant welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Can I get a PCC for this place? Raj. Store you.
Storing vehicle.
Back. Raj. No? Leave it set up
Have a pleasant journey.
and we'll see how much it costs to build a bridge. At
Weapons
which point I
restrictions
will
lifted.
recruit the stuff necessary.
I need to stay without you, kid.
Big thighs save lives, of course.
Absolutely.
Ladder detected. Dismantling this ladder.
Sorry, Sam. Gonna have to ask you to build that somewhere else. I'm flagging that spot as off limits.
What? Come on, man.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
He's like, he just said no, Sam. I'm like, what? But why?
That you know what that says to me? That section is going to be important later.
It's not.
Prove to me.
Like, people literally built stuff real close to thing. Oh my god, this sucks, dude. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to actually build a thing. Build into it. Wanted to just have it by the road because it was so much easier.
Alright.
Game goddamn killed tonight.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
This is a really shit way to build a bridge.
Oh, good thing you're not the one. You're not making a tutorial.
We need to head west next. There's a small thing over there. just gonna pop it with a grenade pistol. Give me cover. Never mind. Peek that. It's a big crowd.
What?
What?
Caught a tree. Stop shooting me!
Renting the foundations. It needs... looks like 800 metal. That's not much at all.
Considering the last thing was like 5,000, yeah.
Still need to get kitted out for combat, though. So we're gonna go to the craftsman.
Sam, I want to thank you for helping us find our true love and being able to get married 8 days later. I can't take it. That bitch has got me on my last nerve.
That's the junk chick dealer. God damn, like we joked that they would get divorced, but the fact that they actually
And they
fucking
did.
got divorced. Just unfucking real.
Good morning, Sam.
Why is the tree on fire?
You shot it.
Better question. Why is the
Beginning
tree
scan.
spewing
Bridges
fire?
ID. Verifying ID.
Better question.
Weapons detected.
I don't know.
All weapons will be locked.
Oh, a bunch of
until
custom
departure.
pneumatic grenades.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, let's some stuff. Fabricate equipment. Okay, let's get our speed skeleton. Our guns. Our armor plates. Actually, it does not have enough. Level 4s.
Oh. Well,
Back. Back. Now we're gonna claim 800 metal. Okay. Alright, all set.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I need to go there.
really robbery if you're stealing from people who steal?
Who's better?
I mean, I'm not planning to give it back to the original people who lost it, so.
But you're using it to help people.
The way I'm building roads, you can just call me Caltrans. The public road, the public transit maintenance agency in where I live is called Caltrans. They build roads, they build trains and whatnot.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I'm so sorry.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh, it's wrong. That's right. Okay, so you can't ramp off the edge of a fucking road. Game makes it invisible wall. I was wondering about that.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verify weapons first. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome. SAT weapons restrictions lifted. Please stand clear of the designated construction area. Please stand clear of the designated construction area. Construction completed.
There we go.
Nope, that's too
If I remember correctly, shit, that's right, there are 3 of these post boxes. We're gonna try raiding all of them.
Raid Shadow Legends?
No.
die.
So apparently the reason why everybody like takes that sponsorship is because
They
apparently
pay
like
a lot of
they
fucking
pay
money.
the fuck out. Like the VPN services and Raid Shadow Legends like pay the fuck out apparently.
I mean, that's not a surprise to me. Like, the moment that I saw more than 5 people take the same sponsorship, I'm like, okay, so the cut must be
Yeah.
like,
I'm
you
ready-
don't
I'm
just
ready.
see, like, the same 8 different people take... Like, you don't see 8 different people take the same one sponsorship. Unless the pay is good. You know what really got me?
What?
Finding out that there's an actual plot in that game. Like, there's an actual plot happening in Raid Shadow Legends.
See, for me, the way I know not to just look at it like that, I can. So everybody like talks. So a lot of Tumblr and I guess on this guy when they talk about fanfics, they'll talk about AO3. But there's also another fanfic, major fanfic site, and it's not just Bottown. There's also like fanfic.net. For instance, fanfic.net is where you'll find all the Halo fanfics. Whereas the Halo fandom is basically non-existent on AO3. Like, it is big on fanfiction.net. So the thing is, I went and I checked both of those sites for any Raid Shadow Legends, just to see if there was a site, like, just to see if there was a bias on which site would have it.
Yes.
Both were empty.
I was about to say.
If you put both of them together, you get sub 100 fics.
Which is barren. Absolutely utter barren.
Yeah.
You know, I'm curious, and I'm gonna look up something real quick.
Where's my bike at? It's up there.
What the fuck? Stop it. Why are you like this? Okay, I'm gonna be real. That's a lot more than I expected.
What'd you look up and where?
James Cameron Avatar. 6,000 fix on AO3.
That certainly jumped up, because it used to be at sub 1,000 before Way of Water came out.
Oh.
I also just generally dislike how they've made the Navi have different, like, smaller eyes. In the first movie, they had big eyes, and now it's like tiny.
I want to back up.
It's weird.
Backing up was a good decision.
So that post box is only metals. That's okay, because there's ceramics in the rest of the house.
Fanfic.net.
Oh shit. No, back up, back up.
How do I look up total? Oh wow, that's actually sad.
What?
On fanfic.net, it's 1,000.
That's for Avatar?
Yep.
Yeah, lots of metal. I'm not seeing most of the ceramics. Must
God
be the
damn it.
last
I knew there was one we were
box.
missing.
Nice
Whatever.
trash can.
It's a data case recovery.
There's one more post box over there. So I'm gonna get these taken over here and get them recycled. And then go for the next post box.
Alex,
Yes.
changing relationship status to stalemate.
Stalemate. I beg your
Changing
quiet part.
relationship status to uneasy truce.
Okay.
My favorite one is changing relationship status to mutually assured destruction.
Scorched. Okay, Raven. How in the what now? Explosive crossbow.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
What's the depths?
Verifying ID.
No.
Weapon decontaminating
Kills
circuit.
versus
All
shots
clear.
fired.
Well present. Transport bridges.
For example, I had 290 kills and 1,600 shots fired. You beat me at 316 with 238 shots fired. What the fuck? Then I remembered, oh yeah, explosive crossbow.
Basically empty. Yeah, this one.
I love my non-lethal assault rifle.
Which one is this?
Eradication.
Thank you for your continued support.
Oh god. Okay, there's a platform that
Yeah,
can
I
be
didn't get
defended.
much in that one. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Really stupid, but a really stupid thing that I really like about Death Stranding is that your blood level on the bottom left is measured in milliliters.
That's how you would measure blood,
It's
yeah.
it's not an abstract unit for like HP. It is milliliters. I like that.
Thank you for your contribution.
That is nice.
Let me actually get one more of these rifles.
Get the platform.
Keeping us alert.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright. Go into this next camp.
Charger down.
Let's see what we can do here.
Watch out, Raven.
That's a good amount of ceramics. That's what I like to see.
That move.
There's one like in the middle. So I'll have to ditch the bike for a second. Alright. Yeah, these ones I'll take care of. I'll come back for the rest. Because they have at least one more post box full of stuff. Here, I have been spotted.
You know, I always think about what it like if there are things that we can say are objectively iconic, like things that either A, even if somebody has never seen, they know about, or that if they have not seen it and then they first see it, they go, "Oh God, that's so cool," and everybody's like, "I know, right?" It like my brain goes to the Reaper sound effect in Mass Effect 3. Where, like, no matter, even if you've never actually played Mass Effect 3, the first time you hear that, you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking...
It makes an impression.
And then you find out that that was just, like, a trash compactor, somebody...
No, it was a trash can and a particular, like, core just base boosted. They use the trash cans like reverb a little bit.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
All Econ keeping up.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
We need to get all this recycled. And that will be it for today. I'll definitely try to build the rest of this road. Or do more road work.
Now that you
stream.
actually have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you actually have time during the week to do so. Raven, imagine if I tripped there.
Oh, that'd been a you problem.
It would have, and it would have been funny.
Thank you for your
Hey, that was my 100th mission.
Alright, and that's gonna be it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow.